Good morning, Simon.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
Morning, Simon. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Tim, but not sure. Simon was okay earlier.
I was just checking my audio since Simon hadn't started the meeting.
Uh, yeah, look like he may have trouble with the audio.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Simon. Are we Sridhar less this morning?
He didn't join yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes. Can you hear us, Simon?
somehow it showed that he two logins.
Hello.
Hello.
Um,
Can you hear us, Simon? You have two logins, Simon. One is muted.
sorry. Okay, that's weird. I don't know who the other Simon is.
Ah, you have
Okay.
a shadow. You
So
have a
sorry about
shadow.
that. I sometimes Zoom misbehaves for me, and that's usually when I'm supposed to be chairing the meeting, which is now.
Ah,
Very
okay.
sorry
Now
about that.
he went away. Now you're back to one Simon.
Yeah. The other ones keep getting kicked. I don't know why. So I last week we did meet, but this week we have a very small attendance. I think there's just three of us, right? Um, Shradha and Paul had previously excused themselves. And yeah, just as a reminder, there will be no meeting next week. Um, I did make the meeting minutes in the usual format. I can't share them right now. Actually, when I did that, it's about when my technical trouble started. Um, so I suggest we just run through the agenda real quick as we're here to see if they have anything to add. And then I'll ask if there's anything people want to add to the agenda, and I expect this will not take long because there's only 3 of us. Okay. Yeah, okay, so on the blueprint, use cases and blueprints, I think there was a little bit of further progress on this. The blueprint that's being proposed by World Tech IT seems to be in the most advanced state at this point. They put for their proposal, which includes a request for some interns and some budget for AI tokens. They also confirmed which AI provider they prefer, which from memory is Anthropic with Claude Code. Yeah, and I believe Shudar is moving that forwards. And the blueprint, which is next most developed, is that from Fusion Layer. But ANSI is on vacation at the moment, so it's kind of on hold until he comes back in a couple of weeks. And the next steps there will be for ANSI to make a formal proposal following the format that World Tech IT used. Yes, so yeah, we have a question for Intel actually. Isn't that right, Tim? About the IPsec blueprint.
Yeah, I am here, Simon.
Hi.
I was on vacation last week and I talked to the IPsec manager team.
Yep.
That they are under the resource, but he is checking with the business team and his upper lower manager to see we can get resource internally to work on this, because somewhat, the people been allocated to work on the new product, the Morganville, Morganville, the 400, 800 product, 800 gig product. So he really under constrained the resource, but he promised to come back to me this week about the recommendation. So I'm waiting for him. I will check with him today after the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. There was a second question about NVMe over fabrics. Did you get that question for already? Or
NVMe over fabrics. I don't think I asked that question.
okay.
That also came from Intel initially.
No, I think it came from a different party, possibly Mango Boost, who are members. But the long and the short of it is that they're not in a position to move forwards on it. And we would like to know if this is something Intel can help to advance. And if not, we are considering putting out a call, I don't know what the right word is, RFP for the academic community to step in here. In a nutshell, yeah, the idea is essentially that you have the DPU, and on the one side, it's presenting NVMe devices to the host. And on the other side, it's doing accessing storage over the network, possibly using RDMA.
I see. I think that one was, yeah, I thought that Dan Daly also proposed that. Yeah, I didn't discuss
He
that
put that,
one.
yeah. It's not a particularly new idea. So yes, Dan may have proposed it. So basically, we feel that this is quite a good blueprint, but we don't have a member that's sponsoring it at the moment. So sort of the question is whether or not Intel would want to take on that role.
Yeah, I like it really under the resource constraint. I think I would say most likely we take one, but not the other, if we can make it. But
Okay.
even the IPsec is still on, kind of on hold. We
Okay,
get
so
the
I
resource
think
internally.
yeah, of course that's fine. So I think the TSC, obviously most of it is missing today, but the idea is that we would try to make a decision on this on the meeting on the 11th. because we will skip the meeting on the 3rd of July. So that's in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I guess if you could offer some guidance to the TSC on the 11th about what Intel wants to do, that would help us to make the decision. Is that reasonable?
Yeah, I can, like I say, that one I didn't discuss with the team, so I will check with him to see, yeah, we can do that or not.
Okay, great. I appreciate
Feels
it.
like it's trending towards third party though, Simon.
I would say so, Tim. Yeah. I think if we had quorum today, we could decide that right now. I will make a note of that in the minutes. Yeah, I agree, Tim. All right, then the second, we're going to have a new summit, as was discussed last week. The CFP has been circulated internally. I don't know to who. I mean, clearly I know that I saw it, but if you have that in your inbox, I would encourage you to review it and to make any comments. I think they plan to go live with it at the end of the month.
A quick question regarding the IPsec. Is there anybody else online if, I mean, the backup if Intel cannot do it? Yeah, do you have any anybody else?
Yeah, let me check my notes. What did I say? Okay, I see. Yeah, it looks like what's happened here is not quite sure who made the original proposal, but the original proposal was to use the Marvell hardware for whatever reason. And yeah, it seems like basically Intel is the fallback option. I don't think there's a fallback after that.
I see. Yeah, thank you for the information.
Okay. Yeah, and just for your benefit, we back on the summit question topic. Yeah, we plan after the CFP is open, once we receive the proposals, we have a committee to review them, which is Paul, Josh, and myself. But if you'd like to join, I think you'd be welcome. So you could just reach out to Sridhar or myself. I was involved in this last year, so I guess it took in total about a day of my time, most of which was reading the proposals, and the rest was that we had 1 or 2 meetings about it, and we made a spreadsheet. It was not a huge commitment. Okay, last topic on the agenda. I'm not sure what it's about. It's about the DPU operator. Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, so for we have a DPU operator which was developed and it works on the Marvell device and the Intel Mount Evans based device and the Phantom Lake device, which is also come out of Intel. But for a long time, we've wanted to get NVIDIA support. The key stumbling blocks there being NVIDIA's aren't members of OPI anymore and not really willing to support this. But Sridhar has a proposal, and that proposal is to use LLMs, to use AI, and basically to bring in a contractor or maybe intern to try to see how far we can get with LLMs. support to add support to the operator. It seems like it's something worth trying, is what was agreed last week. So yeah, I don't know there's much to discuss about that, but that's just informational.
So we would give the contractor or the intern a token budget to work with?
I think so, Tim. Yeah, maybe not have to constrain that. It could cost more than the intern, right?
Yeah, that's where the money would actually go, is the tokens.
Yeah. But the basic idea is we've had concerns in the past that it could be quite difficult to get this working without NVIDIA's support. And I think those concerns hold. But at the same time, LLMs might lower the bar somehow. And it seems like it would be worth giving it a shot.
Yeah, the AI should be able to exploit at least the published information of top of Doka to try to do its job. And that's as much as anyone can do without NVIDIA's cooperation.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, absolutely. So I don't know if you're going to end up hitting a brick wall. Sorry, a bit exaggeration. I don't know if you end up hitting some kind of problem you can't overcome using that method, but it does seem like worth giving it a try, right? Okay.
Yeah. We should discuss that further in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I will note that Tim wants to discuss on the 11th. Okay, so those 4 items, the blueprints, well, sorry, 2 on blueprints, and then the OPI summit and the operator. This is the agenda. Is there anything either of you would like to add today?
Oh, we have Murcha. It's a late joiner.
Oh, hi, Murcha. Sorry, didn't notice you there.
Hey, good morning.
Hello.
No, I don't have anything additional today.
Okay.
I don't have either.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not quite sure when you joined. I can give you a quick rundown of what we discussed, or you
I
can
think I
read the meeting.
got everything.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, in that case, I will update the meeting notes based on what we discussed and publish them. Just a reminder to everyone that there's no meeting next week because of it's the day before 4th of July. So
Okay.
thanks everyone for your time. Sorry for the slow start, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, Simon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.